Sonny Williams and Butch Wilmore are now 50 days into a mission that was supposed to last only 8.
Please begin the live tour of Starliner.
There's Butch coming in through the hatch.
And thanks to a malfunctioning Boeing Starliner, their extended stay in zero gravity is getting even longer.
And liftoff of Starliner at Atlas V.
Wilmore and Williams launched on a test flight of Starliner June 5th. As they closed in on the International Space Station, the spacecraft sprang multiple helium leaks. Several thrusters stopped working. Engineers are running tests in space and on the ground to figure out what went wrong. But NASA says they need more time before announcing a return date.
We're making great progress, but we're just not quite ready to do that.
NASA believes Starliner can still get the astronauts home, but the agency also says it's working on backup plans, which could include calling on a Boeing competitor, a SpaceX Dragon capsule.
The beauty of having Dragon and Starliner and two different diverse space transportation systems is we can kind of use those as backups.
NASA says the astronauts remain in good spirits.
NASA has decided that Butch and Sonny will return with Crew 9 next February, and that Starliner will return uncrewed. And so the decision to keep Butch and Sonny aboard the International Space Station and bring the Boeing Starliner home uncrewed is a result of a commitment to safety. I want you to know that Boeing has worked very hard with NASA to get the necessary data to make this decision. We want to further understand the root causes and understand the design improvements so that the Boeing Starliner will serve as an important part of our assured crew access to the ISS.
Here's what happens to your body when you're stuck in space for too long. It increases your risk of cancer, heart disease, and cataracts. This is due to the overexposure of radiation in space. 1 day in space is equivalent to an entire year's worth of radiation that you would experience being on Earth. Your bones and your muscles weaken. Because there's no gravity in space, thus quite literally no weight of the world on your shoulder, this causes for you to lose bone and muscle mass. That's why astronauts are advised to work out for at least 2.5 hours a day while in space to combat that. However, it's still not enough, but better than nothing. Because the minerals that are normally stored in your bones are moving to other areas in your body, it also increases your risk of kidney stones. Could you imagine being stuck in space with kidney stones? Being in space for too long is actually horrible for your eyesight. Not only does it make it worse, but it increases the risk of your eyeball flattening. And these changes occur at least 2 weeks from being in space. As if that wasn't enough, your heart, muscles, and stomach shrink. Many astronauts report experiencing decreased blood volume, lung capacity, and even irregular heartbeats because of this. Granted, astronauts are made aware of all the risks before going into space, but it's still pretty crazy to think about. Knowing what you know now, would you go into space?
Psalms chapter 19, verse 1. To the chief musician, a psalm of David. The heavens declare the glory of Yahweh, and the firmament showeth his handiwork. I want to give our praises and honor to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahushai, Bahashem, Rakah, Kodash, forgive me the spirit, to do this lesson. As you see in the clips, this lesson is going into astronauts stuck in space. Okay? The astronauts are stuck in space. All right? And if you watch, you can tell they're not sure if they're going to make it back. They ain't sure, man. I mean, look, if you want to go out into space and try to search and figure it out, okay, then you deserve what you get. All right? Unless you're in a chariot. Now, if the Lord pick you up, that's different. Okay? You know, we all wonder. You know, we want to know what space is like. You know, the different planets and things of that nature, man. Okay? But in reality, it's not that time. That time is going to come in the kingdom. All right? And that's meant for one people. The Israelites, the Hebrew Israelites. Okay, but Esau, he spends all this money through technology, okay, to build his technology, to go up there, different telescopes, okay, to see what's going on. And he'll tell you it's 1 billion galaxies. You know, he'll put numbers on things that he just guessing, okay, but he would never know. He would never know because it ain't meant for them to know. All right, now it says they're supposed to be home, or they're going to try to send them back home in February. Okay, they're going to try. Okay, that's the attempt they're going to make. So the fact that these astronauts are up there, okay, pretending they ain't nervous. Oh, they nervous. Could you imagine being in space and them telling you, yeah, we can't send you guys home yet. Matter of fact, we're going to deliver what we sent you in empty to us. And then we're going to call Elon Musk to send you a SpaceX version, okay, to try to get you on that in February 2025, okay, to get you home in that situation. You don't know what the hell they seeing up there. You don't know what they're experiencing, man. I got a feeling that some shit gonna happen, and I got a feeling they ain't gonna make it back. Okay, but that's up to the Lord. Let's go to 2 Corinthians chapter 12. Let's start at verse 2. I knew a man in Yahushua above 14 years ago, whether in the body I could not tell, or whether out of the body I could not tell. Yahweh knoweth, such a one caught up to the third heaven. Okay, such a one caught up to the third heaven. Okay, this is Paul speaking. Okay, when Paul died for a second, all right, for a little bit, his spirit left his body, but the Lord put his spirit back in his body and he got back up. Okay, this is what this is talking about. Okay, when he died. All right, verse 3. And I knew such a man, whether in the body or out of the body, I cannot tell, Yahweh knoweth, how that he was caught up into paradise and heard unspeakable words, which is not lawful for a man to utter. See, Esau, he wants to know about the heavens, deep into the heavens, man. Not just the sky that we see. He want to go deep into the heavens. Okay? And if he could, he would go to the third heaven. If he could, he's trying to figure this out. He wants to know what is around us. He wants answers. Okay? And until he gets the concrete answers, which he's not going to get, he's going to throw numbers out there. Well, this trillion years, this, that, and make up shit, man. Okay? But those astronauts are in danger. Okay? Very heavy danger, man. And you can see it on these different news conferences. All right? If you look into these guys' eyes, they're nervous. You can see the doubt in their spirit. You can see it. They do not know if they can get these astronauts back home. They don't know. All right, so I'm interested to see how this is going to end. But you also see how being in space, your body will deteriorate, man. That's not normal. We ain't supposed to be up there. That's proof we ain't supposed to be up there, man. Your heart start breaking down. Your bones start breaking down. Okay, different body parts. All right, because we're not meant to be up there in these mortal bodies. Okay, but when we are changed into our glorious body, okay, we will be able to space travel. What Esau wants to do now. Okay, he wants to do now. Tell me he got a space force. Well, where you going? Okay, because space is huge. Where you going in space with that space force? You can't go far. All right, and like I said, the bodies are not meant, these mortal bodies are not meant to make it up there for a long time. You're not supposed to go up there anyway, man. Okay, so they deserve what they get. They deserve what they get, man. You know, who knows? They might wake up and one of their eyes might be ruptured, okay, poking out, bulging out of their socket. And the other astronaut's like, what the? You don't know what's going to happen, man. A chariot might come by, okay, where they can see, or opening where they can see, and a chariot might stop right by and just look at them. And they looking at it like, what the? And they nervous as hell, man. And they can't go home. I mean, that's a movie, man. A matter of fact, if those astronauts don't make it back, they going to make it a movie, that's for sure. Okay, we ain't got that kind of time, though. All right, but like I just read Paul, man, he saw, it says, verse 4, let's read it again, how that he was caught up into paradise and heard unspeakable words, which is not lawful for a man to utter. Right, he was caught up to the third heaven, all right, where the Most High is at, Yahushua and the angels are at, okay, and heard unspeakable words, which is not lawful for a man to utter, okay. And like I said, we're not meant in these mortal bodies to be up there, man, messing around. That's a very, very dangerous mission. Very dangerous. But, you know, Esau, he's prideful. He think he got it covered and I built this, I built that. Man, look, man, y'all can't deal with space. Okay, y'all asses didn't even go to the moon. Y'all lied about that. Let's go to Psalms 104 verse. You know what? I started verse 1. I was going to start at verse 2. Let's start at verse 1. It says, "Bless the Lord, O my soul. O Lord my God, thou art very great. Thou art clothed with honor and majesty." Verse 2, "Who covers thyself with light as with a garment, who stretches out the heavens like a curtain." Right, man. Okay. Like a curtain. And when you have a curtain, like in your house, you have a curtain, that's privacy. All right. When you stretch out that curtain, you want privacy. You don't want nobody looking in. And that's what it is. When you look up, how far can you see up? If you go past the clouds, how far can you see up? It's like a curtain, man. It's privacy. It's hidden. All right. It talks about a God that hideth himself. Hold on. Let me get that. All right. Let's go to Isaiah chapter 45, verse 15. "Verily thou art a God that hidest thyself, O God of Israel, the Savior." Right, man. Okay. That curtain. All right. Esau is trying to force that curtain open, and he can't do it. He ain't got the power to do it. So as he tries to do it, okay, there will be casualties eventually. You can't keep going up into space thinking you're going to just make it back. All right. That's a heavy, heavy risk, a heavy, heavy risk. But Esau wants to know so bad what's going on up there. He wants to know things that we don't know, that we can see. Okay. He know things are out there. He just trying to figure it out. Okay. Ain't no way we on the earth, okay, in the middle of nowhere, and then around us is space, and it's just us. Esau know that ain't true. Esau know the chariots exist, the angels exist. Esau know the Most High exists, man. Esau know Yahushua exists. Okay, so he's trying to figure out, and do things, but not realizing that the Lord is tricking him, giving him technology to make him think he gonna really find some shit out, and he ain't gonna find shit out. He gonna be guessing. Okay, he's gonna be guessing. Let's go to Sirach chapter 43. Let's start at verse 30. It says, "When you glorify the Lord, exalt him as much as you can, for even yet will he far exceed. And when you exalt him, put forth all your strength and be not weary, for you can never go far enough." Verse 31, "Who have seen him that he might tell us? And who can magnify him as he is? There are yet hid greater things than these be, for we have seen but a few of his works." Now, when you read the chapter, the full chapter, it talks about the sun, the moon, the rainbow, different elements that he created that we see and that we know of. Okay. But like I read in verse 32, I read it again. There are yet hid greater things than these be. And the greater things is what Esau wants to figure out. That's why he has the whole space shit going on and astronauts and, to go up there and NASA program. And he's trying to figure these great things out beyond Earth. Okay. Even though on the Earth, he don't know what he claimed to know really. He be guessing. Now he does know certain things. Okay. He's found out certain things, true. But the earth is so huge, there's so much to the earth that he just guesses on the rest. He really don't know. But he's going to walk to the podium with his suit and and act like he know. Okay, but really he don't. All right, let's read it again. Verse 32. "There are yet hid greater things than these be, for we have seen but a few of his works." Right. "For the Lord hath made all things, and to the godly have he given wisdom." And through wisdom, we understand here that there's a time coming. You can read that in John 14. Yahushua said, "In my Father's house are many mansions. I go to prepare a place so that when I come to receive you again, you may be there where I am also." Okay. In those many mansions, man. Space travel. Seeing what's going on up there, man. Being in wow. Okay. But that's what Esau wants. And he ain't going to get it. He's not going to get it, man. At all. All right. And it's going to kill him. It's going to kill him in the kingdom of heaven when he's in a slave field and he sees the chariots keep coming down from space and he can't do nothing about it. And he just got to wonder. The Lord ain't going to give it to him, man. Okay. The Lord gave him the blessing of the sword. The Lord gave him, the blessing from Isaac to have the fatness of the earth at a point in time in the future, which is now, and ruling in wickedness, man. Okay. And he was going to benefit only for a moment. and then he was going to suffer and get judged for being the devil that he is. That's it. Okay, he's not going to find out shit. All right. You know what? Actually, he's going to find out something. He's going to find out, okay, that he will never find out what's going on up there like that. All right. But let's end it on this. I'm going to tell you what he's going to see soon. Let's go to Revelation chapter 9. I'll read verse 11. It says, and I saw heaven open, that curtain open, right? And behold, a white horse, and he that sat upon him was called Faithful and True. Right, Yahushua. Okay, in a chariot, man, a big old chariot, man. A powerful chariot, a pure chariot. Okay, immortal, man. And it says, and in righteousness he do judge and make war. All right, so yeah, that curtain gonna open for Yahushua and the thousands of heaven to come down to judge y'all asses, to judge the earth, to judge Esau. Okay, so keep going up there and keep playing around. Eventually that curtain gonna open, man, and it's gonna shake the earth. The energy from the heavens is gonna shake the earth when Yahushua come down here, man, with thousands and thousands and thousands of angels, man, of his brothers, okay, of other sons of the Most High. All right, so hoping you were edified through the Spirit, man. Hey, man, I'm going to keep watch on that, man, and keep y'all updated as I follow, man. But that's interesting that they're stuck and they trying to figure out how they're going to get back, man. And their body and their health is deteriorating day by day by day, which proves you ain't supposed to be up there, man. That's meant for the immortals, not the mortal. That's why we got to be changed when we go into the chariots, man. Okay? We got to be changed, man, and we're doing this work to be changed, and it's coming soon. So with that, I want to give our praises to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahushai, Bahashem, Rakah, Quadash, for giving me the spirit to do this lesson. Double honors to the elders of Great Millstone, and shalom to you, Akim out there that's doing the truth and sincerity. Shalom.